My name is Talesian, and I played a bit on the Diablo 4 PTR over the past several days. I've gotten a couple of characters up to their low 40s, early 50s, and I just wanted to give a little bit of my thoughts as to how the PTR is going and how I think it's going to proceed. By the way, the scenes that you're seeing right now are for me playing my sorcerer on the PTR. I liked most of the changes that they've made as far as Diablo 4 goes to the PTR. They're going in the right direction, in my opinion, with a lot of things. There are a few things though that I do have questions and concerns about. One of the things I like is you can actually set a port, any port, as a favorite port, and every time you hit your town portal, you will go. The first thing that will show up will be your favorite port. It won't go to the closest city anymore if that's not what you want. If you want to pick a particular city and go to it all the time, you can do that. I think that's a good touch. And if, for instance, one of the expansions has one of the seasons has a city that has everything based in, you can just always go to that city and make your life a lot easier. Um, Also, I really like some of the item changes and some of the stat changes and stuff. They did a kind of a stat squish with the new season. One of the things they did, I noticed right now, I'm only picking up. I'm in hardest mode right now, which is I'm not sure what the equivalents are anymore. But I'm picking up around 550 eye level items right now, and that feels about right. The toughness seems to feel the items seem to be about right. So I like that, and I like the way that they're going gradually with item power. As you go up in ranks, the item power gets more, and it's guaranteed to get more. The abilities get bigger. It all makes sense to me, the progression. I think this is how the progression should have been from the very beginning. So I think it works really well here. But the gameplay really hasn't changed all that much. I like the gameplay. One of the things though that I do want to cover that I'm not very happy with, and I'm suspecting that this is primarily just a thing to do with the because we're kind of in between seasons in a sense, and in between the changeover. When I went through and I attempted to do on a fairly decent build that has zero problems running the Helltides, zero problems getting the Helltide boss dropped. I was having a hell of a time just going through the season 4 storyline with Lokrin. While I didn't die a whole lot, it was a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. So I don't know if they'd actually truly made the change there or not. Because as I said, when I went through the Helltide, I had zero problems and was doing very well in the Helltide. So I thought, hey, there must be something wrong here. But I really do like the rune words. I'm also having a problem with. To give up 2 slots that right now could be 200 of a major stat, 200 points of your major stat, or plus 16 to your resistances, or plus 200 to your armor. I don't know if the change is there. I don't know if it's worth it yet. Only time will tell. And some of the new abilities are really focused, especially some of the new conjuration abilities that they put on the chart. They really were trying to boost conjuration as a character ability. But I'm not sure. I mean, I'm just not sure if they're so specific that I don't know if there's a use for them outside of that. And that can be good and that can be bad. If you're not doing a conjuration build, then there's a whole bunch of nodes and a whole bunch of stuff, for instance, the sorcerers that you're not going to use. They don't seem to make sense otherwise. I tried the, I on this build, I tried, for instance, the conjuration ability where if you spend 100 points, you get these little motes that walk around that are basically the same element as the last one that you cast, and that they turn around and attack things for you. I didn't really see if there was any benefit to that. I honestly don't see there's any benefit to that even for your conjuration, to be totally honest. So a lot of the new skills don't really seem to be, they don't really have a general use. They're more specific. And they also kind of broke down the chart a little bit. There were several of them that you needed to get at least one level of to get the second level ability. They've kind of moved them around so they're all first level abilities, so you don't need them to get the second level ability, which I think is a nice change. I think that'll make some play a little bit and give you a few extra points to maneuver around. So the new skill tree, I'm kind of happy with. The new Paragon board, the effect that you're getting 200 points, in my case, 201 points Paragon all up front. You could basically, once you get it, you can map out your entire, all 5 of your trees. And that's the other thing. You're only limited to 5 Paragon nodes right now, 5 major Paragon nodes. You could basically map all of that out and just picking up extras as you go. I like that too. It brings you into more of a focus, brings you more dedicated to what you want to do, more precise in what your choices are. Every choice then matters on the chart with you're only limited to 5 boards. I like that. I think that's going to make some interesting decisions instead of just trying to cram 7, 8 boards and trying to get as many glyphs as you can, which is what the majority of us have been doing up to this point. So overall, I feel that the Diablo 4 Season 6 and the beginning of Vessel Hatred is going to be good. I was a little thrown off as to the location of the new land, however. My thoughts on how Sanctuary looked, and I could be wrong, had Nahantu actually on the other side of the ocean, not necessarily right below at the very bottom of the world there. So it'll be interesting to see how that works out. Like I said, I was expecting ocean travel. I was expecting more. So we will have to see how that works out over time. But just initially, those are my thoughts. My video, my whole 2 hours that I recorded, that I was up on the PTR, are on Twitch right now. You can find my link below. I also do Twitch 4 days a week. I do Lord of the Rings Online and Star Wars: The Old Republic as well. I do other videos like this on YouTube as content comes up. So please like, subscribe, follow, and enjoy the videos. And I will be streaming today and around 2 p.m. Pacific for Star Wars: The Old Republic, and I hope to see you then. Take care and have a good day.